Okay, that was weird. What's up, guys? How's it going? How you doing? I titled this "Let's Make It a Quick One," mainly because they are doing the "That's What She Said" live right now, and I don't want to really take up too much of their time. If you guys have not checked it out, I'm gonna drop a link in chat, and I will be dropping a link constantly here and there. There's 2 links for you right there, one for their video and their live, and one for the suicide prevention fund that Michelle has set up. I will be on here in a while later today. They're doing like a 12-hour thing, so it's gonna be from 2 a.m. my time or from 2 p.m. till 2 a.m. So they just started like about an hour ago, and they've been at it. I know I was watching it. They got Jay Hayes as their guest at the moment. Let me see. Yeah, Jay Hayes. They got somebody else jumping in. I don't know who else they got, but yeah. Anybody that's watching this, Josh, if you're still there, buddy, thank you for joining me and all that kind of jazz. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys updates and let you know where I'm at. Honestly, it's been a weird month for me, honestly. We've been doing stuff here at home, and other things have been going on, so just kind of like YouTube has kind of become like an afterthought. It's been really weird. Alrighty, cool. 3 people watching. I did not promote this one bit. Here, let's just at least do that. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Again, I appreciate you coming by and hanging out and all that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm just doing things while live, which that's how it goes. What up, Bubby Blindy? Blindy? What? How's it going? How you doing? As I was mentioning earlier, over on Ruby Roo's channel, I don't know if you guys follow her or not, but they are doing a suicide prevention live stream, 12-hour live stream. So if you guys want to go check that out, go hang out over there and all that kind of thing. There is a link for y'all. You want to check that out. But yeah, I'm just doing a quickie little vlog over here with some of my own 2 cents, since I haven't really been doing a whole lot on the Instagram level or the what is that thing called on Instagram or YouTube. Been kind of dead to both, honestly. Here, I'm just doing something really quickly here. Alrighty. It's an interesting one. But yeah, let me see. Let's just get the show going. I know I'm like really distracted. Like I said, I've been kind of here, but not really. Like even videos, I posted one last week, and I do have a couple more coming out this week. Thankfully, I finally got my butt up and started doing some stuff, but it is what it is. Alrighty, so here, let's just do some what I've been vaping. Alrighty, so I should have done this as a vape mail for this video, honestly, but I just couldn't contain myself and I couldn't wait. But yeah, I have this guy right here. This is the Lazy Vapors 21700 single coil or single battery mech. Thing is amazing. I will be doing a review for it at some time soon. And on top of that, I have the TM cubed, the Twisted Messes cubed. And in that, I have Frames Janklin Pumpkin, whatever it was called. I don't know. It's still like I still need to refine this a little bit more. Get something different out of it. I feel like maybe what I was aiming for to what it actually is are 2 different things. But yeah, I need a new battery for this thing. But other than that, this mech hits pretty damn hard. It's a very interesting thing. the way it works and all that. I'm gonna do a review so you guys will get to see the ins and outs and all that, and I'll see you with Mr. Lazy Vapors, aka Seth, what I'm allowed to talk about and what I'm not allowed to talk about, other than they exist and they are a thing, and I got something in my eye. Alrighty. And then there's a puppy out there somewhere. I just saw them. Alrighty. So, then next, just got to do it. I've been rocking this for like a week or two just because I had to bring it back. But it's the Dime number 40 Twisted Messes OG. And then this is the Trickster Cap DHD Dat Money Dough. Really awesome setup right there. Love that mod. I enjoy that. And in that, I got some rectum balls. Yeah. And let's see. Lastly, we're going to go with this guy. Got the Double Barrel V3 with the Kelpie on top. And in that, I have a Blue Sin with a very tarnished label that's not surviving all that much. But hey, it is what it is. Alrighty. So then let's see. Next, let's just go into the beer talk. Let me see, where'd you go? There it is, beer time. All right, so beer. As you guys know, I love beer. I like beer. I just don't drink a whole lot, and I find this is my excuse to actually have at least a beer a week. So this is called from Blue Owl Brewing, Little Gose Salty Sour Wheat. It says sour mashed Austin. It's from Austin, Texas. Smoked lime, limited edition 2 of 3. I'm not sure if it's the can itself or something else, but apparently they've made a very short run of these. Let me see. Yeasty, smoky, what is it? Megalicious? Mexalicious? Mezzalicious? Alright, it's a 3.4, which not too bad. 50 SU, which I have no idea what that means. Maybe sour units. Yeah, I'm going with sour units versus bitter units, which is the IBU or whatever, or the BUs. But yeah. Alright, so we're going to give this a try and see how it goes. Let's see what you got for me, buddy. I've been rocking the Diesel RTA. Cool. Nice. How you liking it? Oh yeah, gozes are an acquired taste, and so far I haven't really been astrayed terribly with a gose, but then again, we don't know. We'll see. I mean, I like sourness. Like sours I could actually handle. I can't do many IPAs. I found like 1 or 2 that I like, and this is looking like apple juice. It's like look at that. It's very like very pale, very light. One thing I'll say about cans and stuff like that, you never know what to expect until you pour. But yeah, that's looking very pretty right there. Really liking that. But let's see. Let's give this a try, and then we'll see what kind of juices I have in front of me that I can actually vape with this. Okay, that's interesting. It's very limey. I didn't go in for the smell, and honestly, I've recently changed jobs within the place I work at, and part of what I do kind of leaves a certain smell in my hands that's really annoying and frustrating. So it does it anytime I put my hand near my face, it just changes the smell completely. It's terrible. Yeah, I can't smell anything. My nose is destroyed at this point. All right. Either way, it tastes good. I'm liking it. It's very limey. It's got a nice little pucker to it. It's really good. There's nothing in there like no pithiness to it. But yeah, let's see. We're gonna try this guy. If I juice it up a little bit over here, I have the rectum balls, which is a key lime pie. I feel like this should pair very easily and just kind of add to both. I'm still trying to think what else I have in front of me that I could actually pair up. But yeah, let's give this a try. Oh yeah, that's delicious right there. That actually, adds to the pucker. It makes it a lot more sour. The creaminess of the key lime pie part of it kind of really pops a little bit in the end. It's like a nice little like velvety finish kind of thing. It's a really weird way to explain it, but that's the best way I can. All right, next we have this guy right here. Let me see how this is juiced up. And I cannot remember the name of this RDA at the moment, but it's a little single coil guy. And I have it on top of the Vape Matco. Littlefoot. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Yeah, there we go. And inside of that, I got Strawberry Clouds from Artist E-Liquids. If you guys know Creating with Ken nowadays, they sadly had to close their doors due to all the regulations and things that are going on in Washington State. So, I mean, it's one of those things that we saw this coming. We knew it was coming, and it sucks seeing my friends lose their jobs, lose their way of life, and due to just ignorance and blatant just unwillingness to listen. Honestly, that's really what it falls under. But all right, let's give this a try. All right, so Strawberry Clouds is supposed to be candied strawberry whipped in sweet cream. You ever have like a really sour strawberry? Like it's not even close to sweet, and it just kind of comes out like really sour. That's all I tasted right there. Like it just like emphasized that strawberry taste. Like it tasted like a strawberry, like a very sour strawberry. It's very interesting. Let's see, what else do I have in front of me? Should I rewick this guy? All right, we're gonna deal with that later. All right, Jesus, I am like not prepared. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry. So sorry. And I know I sound a little cynical saying that, but I really am sorry. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to put some batteries in this fellow right here. We're going to vape it. There you go. Got some nice batteries. So I got the Dot Mod Mech. Yeah, tart strawberries, dude. Oh, they're so good, though. Shisha strawberry. I've never tried shisha strawberry. Like, I know they make more like shisha style flavorings and stuff like that. I've been wanting to dabble, but I just haven't. On top of that, this is the Nixon S from, what is it, Gas Mods? And in that, I have a strawberry rhubarb, which we'll see, or a rhubarb custard. That's what it is. But we'll see how this goes and give this a shot. Shot. Yeah, like I guess that was interesting. It's like the rhubarb blends with it really well with the sourness and things like that, but I really don't know how to feel about it. That's interesting. It had like the same effect as the strawberry, but I'll be honest, the closest to rhubarb I've ever come to is Greek yogurt, I guess. Greek yogurt, Australian yogurt. I don't remember where that company's from or what they claim to be. But yeah. Very interesting. All right. So I'm going to move along here and we're going to do a little bit of news and advocacy. Alrighty, guys. So as always, the best advocate for yourself is you. Nobody can really do things for you without you actually trying. You need to really put forth some effort and push yourself into doing something. I mean, we're seeing all these regulations coming down the pipeline. We're seeing everything. The hammer has fallen, and I know we're in the thicket of it, and it sucks, and we're having to keep fighting, and it just feels very, very disheartening, honestly. I feel it too. It's not just like Joe Schmo gets to feel it and I don't. This, like, it's been weighing down on me for at least 2 years, and the fact that it's finally come to fruition has not helped out the cause. That was part of why I've been like away from YouTube for a little bit, just because having to do this and talk about it and then keeping up with the news and stuff, which I've been doing either way, but it does weigh on you a little bit. It starts to become very taxing, it becomes very tiring, and it's just really frustrating to one point or another. So at the same time, we can't just give up. We have to give it our all and try something. We can't just let things go by the wayside and then wonder why they're happening. I mean, that's just not how it works. We actually have to stand up and do something. Forgot how much I like that rhubarb custard. Alrighty, so I did have a couple of articles up here that I wanted to like share with you guys. And this one is from, like, they're both from Vape On magazine. Just spoilers. I will say real quick, if you guys, yep, life is out of whack and everyone's feeling it. That is the truth. But here's the links for. Is that no? Wait, that's my own video. Jesus. No, I was gonna drop this link for you guys. Oh, cool. Grim's on the That's What She Said stream. But yeah, here's a link to their stream if you guys want to pop over there after this. Or now, I don't really care. I appreciate you guys being here, but honestly, they're doing some great work over there, and any and all support is really welcomed. But either way, here are some articles that I found. This is from 1010, so that this was published today from Vape On magazine. It says few cigarettes a day is as harmful to lungs as smoking several packs. New studies show. NHS is reporting that even a few cigarettes a day is harmful to lungs as smoking several packs, according to a new study led by researchers at Columbia University, Vagelos College of Physicians and Surgeons. Research looked specifically at lung function and the amount of air a person can breathe in and out. Smokers, ex-smokers, and never smokers. Analysis found that lung function in light smokers declines at a rate much closer to that of a heavy smoker than non-smoker. Meaning that a light smoker could lose about the same amount of lung function in 1 year as a heavy smoker might lose in 9 months. Which, wow, that's like a three month difference, but that's still like, that's pretty damn close. Many people assume that smoking a few cigarettes a day isn't bad. Says study leader Elizabeth Olsnier, I don't know how to pronounce that name, I apologize, MD, and Herbert Irving, assistant professor of medicine at Columbia University. But it turns out the difference lost lung function between someone who smokes 5 cigarettes a day versus 2 packs a day is relatively small. Which, that's like a very interesting thing altogether. If you guys really like pay attention like to how the regulations are going, how this and that is working, you know, at no point do you ever see them talk about, well, let's take away the cigarettes, let's do this with the smoking. You know, they keep talking about like they're attacking vaping, which has been proving. Yeah, I do look sleepy. I am sleepy. What's it called? It's been proven that it is 95% safer. It's 95% less risk than, you know, smoking traditional tobacco cigarettes. But with all these regulations, at no point are they attacking cigarettes. And I mean, I can be like, oh, I wonder why. But in all reality, we know what the why is. We know why they do it and what the cause behind it all is. And, you know, it's one of those things of like, can you really be more blatant about how much you need that money in all reality? And here's the thing. If they were to like just even work with us with the regulations, do something within reason, and, you know, do like, I really, and it's one of those weird things, like, at least morally for me, having a sin tax put on vaping is not right because it's not a sin. It's actually harm reduction. It's not like tobacco where you have to pay a sin tax because you're doing something incredibly bad for yourself, and that's supposed to offset the medical costs that you will incur later on in life. But, you know, it's one of those things of like, if we could at least work something out where they would actually see the benefits of people taking on vaping versus smoking, you know, why even fight it anymore? Like, it's one of those things of like, overall health is not important. They just look at the money, how much are they making, how much are they losing, and then they just kind of turn it into this whole thing that just overall within the next generation or two we will see how bad it turns out, you know. It's like I saw a post from Grim earlier on Twitter where he was talking about how we will see how the next 20 some odd years go if vaping becomes completely eradicated and what kind of dangers will come out of it. And I believe that. I see that because, I mean, a lot of it is still within the ideas of, uh, you know, how will the market turn? And we all know it's going to go black. So how dangerous will that become? Then we have we will see who actually goes back to smoking, who will actually take on cigarettes again, and how will that impact their lives. I feel like I have too much exposure going on here. Let's see if I can turn this down. Yeah, that's too much. Whatever. Alrighty, so it's one of those things that, like, it's one of those weird things that, like, they have to, like, really get that point across and learn what is going on and what are they actually doing to their citizens. It's just one of those weird things that, like, I understand that it's the money, but why are they just allowing this all to become a problem instead of actually doing something? You play some bass riffs, maybe use some riffs for your incidental intro pieces even. I guess, I don't know. I don't know what you mean, but sure. And that went dry. That sucked. That was gross. I haven't really used the TM squared a whole lot, so I got like a bit of a learning curve going over here. But it's one of those things of, like, I really don't know what else can we really do. How much, like, we've really been, like, literally yelling all the information and all this, and they just keep wanting to deny it, and it just turns into this giant cluster of fuck you, basically. I mean, that's what we're being told. It's your health matters to us not, and we will do what we want, and we will proceed with it. All right, let's see. NYC wants to take a bite out of 22 online retailers named in lawsuit. Sorry. The New York Post is reporting that the Big Apple wants to take a legal bite out of more than 20 online companies for allegedly selling and aggressively marketing their products to minors in New York City. A lawsuit filed in a Brooklyn federal court today by the Blasio administration alleges that 22 online retailers failed to use age verification systems on their websites and targeted minors in vapor with flavors mimicking desserts and cereals, violation city laws, creating public nuisance, preying on minors, and hooking them on potentially lethal lifelong nicotine addictions is unconscionable. Mayor Bill de Blasio said in a statement, "This lawsuit sends a message we will do whatever it takes to protect our kids and always for the fucking kids." Oh my god. I know that was very yeah, I'm a bassist. I like the bass. I slap at the bass. Davey 504, follow him. He's an awesome dude. He's on YouTube. He's a slapper. But what was I gonna say? I'm very confused by your statement, Blindy. But what's it called? I like how their argument is for the kids, but, like, at this point, it's very, like, are these out-of-state online retailers? Because then that turns into a whole thing. Because then you're kind of going into out of your state's jurisdiction. And then it's one of those things of like, they keep saying they're targeting kids with their flavors. It's like saying that, I don't know, it's one of those things like the ice cream man with his jingle is targeting kids. No, they just put the advertising there. At that point, it's more whether the kids are trained to listen for it or not. And I mean, again, where are these kids getting the money for it? Where are they getting the credit cards for it? Where the fuck are their parents? I mean, seriously, where are the parents putting some form of control over this? I mean, they want to blame the industry itself, but it's one of those things of like, you as a parent have to learn to either control your children or don't, but don't start blaming everybody else for your kid being a fuck up. You know? It's one of those weird, simple things. What up, 808 Kevin? How you doing, man? Welcome. I'm over here complaining about shitty parenting. Again, it's one of those weird things of, I don't get how you can really have the balls to say, you know, they're attracting the children with their flavors, because, you know, that's the only way you get kids. Even though I started smoking at the age of 13 and the only flavor I had was heavy tobacco. You know, I started at Marlboro Reds. Do you know what Marlboro Reds taste like? Oh, okay, bass grooves. I could. I mean, it does have bass in it, but it's like a more like a techno style bass. It's really weird. I had fun writing that stuff actually. Uh, but again, it's one of those things of like, why doesn't like anybody really come out and admit to themselves they're a shitty parent? Um, it's one of those things. I mean, my parents never took my side on shit. If I was doing something wrong, and you know, even if I wasn't doing the person doing the thing wrong, they made sure to keep me on track no matter what. They never actually took my side and acted like I was a fucking angel or like I wouldn't do something bad. I am the same way with my kids. Like, my first question whenever my kids get into something, I say, well, what did they do? That's always my first question, because I want to know where the starting of this is, where the basis of all this is, and why we are at the point where we're at. I can't just be like, oh no, that person attacked my child, or that person tried doing something to my child, and that's why you're the asshole. No, I want to know the entire story. I am one of those people that likes to care to hear both sides of the story. I don't care to just take one and take that word for it. I actually need to know all the information before making a judgment, and I can't just say, oh, well, we need to do this, we need to do that. No, that's not how it works. I mean, as a grown up, I mean, I always tell my children, as a grown up, you get yelled at by people that you know are well beneath you, but somehow they got a job. Sorry, they got a job that's better than yours, and they are permitted to yell at you. So I'm not gonna go running to my mom saying my boss yelled at me and complaining and whining, and then have her come down to my place of work, and fucking bitch him out. It's not how that works. It's not how this goes. You actually have to like stand up for yourself and either show that you are worth their time or fucking move on. It's one of the two. I mean, seriously, that's how that works. And the real world and outside of this country, it's life is so much harder, and people don't realize how easy we actually have it around here. Yeah, some parts suck. I'm not going to deny that, but it's one of those things. Yeah, I'm going to be on the live later. I should be on at like 5. At least that's when we were told that we were coming on. So we will be that. So it's one of those things of like, we should be, me and my wife will be on around 5. There is a link in my chat if you guys want to go check that out, if you don't follow her and all that kind of thing. But yeah. And like I said, this is a quick one, so I'm going to cut it right here. I was trying to get some points across and all that kind of thing, and just kind of put myself back into the groove of doing these things. Like I've even taken a break from the Ohmies and all that kind of thing. But yeah, so, and if you guys haven't noticed, the channel did change. It's called KVTV now, which I just kind of like wanted something a little bit less conspicuous. And I think I've mentioned this in other videos, and you will see it throughout any other videos that I post here in the next couple of days. But yeah, there is that. So yeah, go check out Vaping with the Ohmies. They're over on the Vaping with the Ohmies channel. There is a link down below somewhere in the description. That is on Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Adjust accordingly to your time zone. Because there are so many, honestly. Just within this country, we have 4. Unless you start counting Hawaii and Alaska, which that just kind of adds to how many time zones we have in one country. And then you got the territories. What else? Yeah, go Wolfbite. I think we're back this coming Sunday. I know last week we kind of took a break because we were like, you know what? We just finished 1 year. We're gonna take the week off and just do whatever. I ended up playing Dauntless the whole damn day. Hit up all and everybody and all your representatives. If you're out of the country, give us a helping hand because, that this stuff, as much as it's affecting us, it's creeping its way to other countries. I mean, with the whole scare that happened right at the beginning of all this, India just went bananas and started doing like a weird vape ban. So if you ever want to talk about what country did it first, it was India. So, with that being said, do your part. Do what you can. Help out. Don't just sit around waiting for this to happen to you. You actually can stop it without, letting it, escalate to the point that it has currently. And hopefully, I know, Bubby Blindy, you live in a more enlightened country, which you are fortunate, but dude, still stay on top of things because you never know. I'm not like wishing any evil on anybody or anything like that, but you never know how these things can change and will affect you. You know what I mean? Alrighty, so still clownvapes.com, but I will be changing it to kvtvshop.com here soon, and we will be kind of rebranding and progressing with all that. Other than that, I think I'm good to go, and yeah, thank you for joining me, and as always, let's get this guy going. As always, vape on, mix on. I messed that up completely.